We get asked so many times. I mean, where paddle started and how they became so popular and all that. And we're gonna give you a little bit of the background of how paddle became what it is right now. The most important thing is for you guys to know the history because it's great to know how the paddle became what it is now and how it's going to go growing from here. We know that the paddle was created by Mr. Corcuera. He's a Mexican wealthy guy who built up the first paddle court in his house. How he became to that? He was a crazy about tennis, and he wanted to build a tennis court actually in his house, and he had only 20 meters length by 10 meters width. So he actually created sort of like a mini tennis court on his house, right?
Yeah.
And he put a net in between, and he started playing tennis in this type of mini tennis park. He didn't because with a tennis racket he will be hitting too hard. He got from the United States platform tennis paddles, the very thin paddles for paddle tennis, and he started to play like that. And all his friends, and it was his summer home. People started getting loving the sport, and he started coming up with the rules and things like that. Some of his friends they were from Argentina and from Spain, and then what happens is that the sports immigrated to those two different countries. But just to give you a little more of the background, he had the 20 meters in length, and the back wall was the neighbor's house, and the other back wall was the neighbor's house as well. The other side neighbor's house. So he started playing this type of, he called it initially paddle tennis. He started playing off the walls, right? And he started building some side walls as well for the vegetation not to come into the court. So he had some very small side walls and the back walls, and how's that the sports evolve. The first paddle court, so his friends took it to two specific places in Argentina and Spain. One it was Marbella, which is sort of like similar to, let's say, to Miami, the place. It's a very holiday place where people from all over Europe go there to vacation. And Mar del Plata, which is also in the coast of Argentina, it's a very holiday place where everybody goes on vacation. And those are the first two courts in Argentina. In Argentina, it was built first in 1969 and in 1970, Marbella. Just to give you a little bit of the background right now, Argentina has over 10,000 courts built, and Spain has over 20,000 courts built. What happens in the past 50 years is pretty crazy. And Argentina had in 1989, the sport became really started exploding all over the country, and because of the limitations of the walls and all that, it was very hard for people to watch it because you can only watch it from the sides because you have back walls and side walls made of cement. So one of my dear friends, actually, his name is Horacio Alvarez Clemente. He was the one which we're going now to Spain in the Madrid Paddle Tour. We're organizing a Madrid Paddle Tour where we're taking 12 people to play paddle in different academies. We're going to his academy, actually, to play paddle in his academy. He's an Argentinian former number one in the world paddle player and all that. And he was the one who created the first, what we call it, the Crystal Palace, which was an entire court made of crystal the way we know it now.
Right.
And that's the interesting part. And the way he financed that thing, he reached out to the CEO of Coca-Cola, which his name was, Mariano Rossi. He's a dear friend of mine. Actually, he was a CEO of Coca-Cola back in the late 80s. And he was the one who actually sponsored the first Crystal Palace, what is called back then, and created the first professional paddle tour in Argentina. Was the first professional paddle tour. And the funny part was that now they saw this niche where now you can watch paddle 360 because from every single view, you can really actually watch and enjoy paddle. And Argentina had this first professional circuit back in the late 80s, early 90s, where all my friends that we grew up playing tennis, my background is tennis, they moved into paddle. and some of them they became actually professional paddle players as we know it.
So